We're now live with Rue. Welcome, Rue, to the Daily Tea at KNCE, True Taos Radio. We're very excited to have you on the show. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
If you're just popping on, Rue has become one of my dear friends, began as a client, and we started collaborating on a few things. And also, if you're getting your tickets for Pechacucha, it's going to be December 10th, and Rue is our special musical guest. That will be at the TCA, so super excited to have you a part of the Pechacucha stage presentations as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So excited.
Proud to have Rue on the show, who has also become one of my dear friends here in Taos. Somebody who really shows up and in all different dimensions. We did a sound immersion, sound bath at Joy Yoga October 5th and raised some money for the Taos CAV. Really cool. It was really incredible, and I'm just so excited to have Rue here. So we are going to get started, and I'll let Rue take it away.
Should we just cut for now?
The break isn't up yet.
Okay.
It prompts me. I'm sorry. Live with Rue and a total sound immersion experience. We're gonna break in just a little bit, but thank you so much, Rue, for coming on the show at the Daily Tea with Lady J. I was gonna say, since this time change, it's had me tired, and I was just joking around. I'm like, oh my gosh, by the time it's 5 o'clock, it feels like 10 o'clock, but this music is so awesome and brings a whole new vibe to the month of November. Also join in on the interview, which will be coming up with Rue Crawford, who is also owner of Taos Herb. So lots of fun things coming up with Taos Herb, and I'm just honored to have one of my dearest friends here in Taos. We always say the hair consultation that turned into so much more. This is Rue. We're gonna kick it off with some more music.
Thanks so much for having me, Jay. Thanks so much for having me, Jay.
so much, Rue. Loving this. Born and raised, and how did music become part of your repertoire of things that you've done?
So I was born actually in Texas, but we moved all across the country, from the East Coast to the West Coast, and I pretty much grew up in Arizona. I mean, we moved all across the country because my dad worked in radio, and so music has kind of, in a capacity, always been part of my life, for sure. But I don't really have like a formal background in music, and yeah, I had like a little keyboard growing up and a drum kit that my parents got me for pretty much anger management in high school, so that was more of a fun and therapy outlet than any formal training. But yeah, I just kind of picked up music around 2019 and 2020.
Oh, wow. So really over the last like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah. I picked up a Rolly Seaboard block. It's just this little thing. You and I have talked about it before, but it's just this, I call it, it's like a little therapy tool. It's so squishy. And I saw like a commercial or an ad for it, and I was like, I need that in my life. And so I was just kind of playing around with that as, like I said, really as just like a therapy tool, and then really enjoyed music. And I've always loved singing, and so to kind of have something to sing to sounded like fun. So.
And you said your dad was on the radio. Was he a DJ as well?
No, he was more of like the corporate side of it, I guess. So he was the business behind the radio.
Cool. And that, so I know your background sort of on the scientific side of things.
Mm-hmm.
You went to school in California?
That's true. Yep. Yeah, that's right.
And what did you study when you were?
I have a degree in environmental science. Yeah.
And you were testing water levels, right?
Yep. Yeah. So after I got my degree, I worked at a company in Anaheim in the field of water quality. So I worked in like all of the a few different departments of the company, but mainly in the organic chemistry lab, testing for legacy chemicals in our waters, like DDT, PCBs, and phthalates, things like that. So, yeah.
And you made your way over to Taos when?
In 2016, late 2016, I moved here.
And you started working with Taos Herb when you moved here?
I started working there about 2018.
And you've now acquired sort of the passing the baton of Taos Herb.
Yes, yeah.
And what year was that? Did you?
March of last year is when I took over, actually.
So about a little over a year and a half.
Yep.
How is Taos Herb going? I mean, it's a legacy here in Taos. When I was here in '99, that was where you went for all of the things.
Yeah.
What is it? 40 years?
44 years.
44 years.
Yeah.
Pretty incredible.
Yeah, it's a very long time, and I've got some pretty big shoes to fill. So just kind of taking it one step at a time, and really just kind of trying to keep up the good things that they had done while modernizing the company a little bit.
And reformulating some things.
Yes, yeah. So we did reformulate our yerba hair care. I did work on the reformulation with Rob, and so now it's completely sulfate free. It's been paraben free for a long time, but sulfate free, and it's all completely plant based. And I hope that everybody gets a chance to try it out because I really love it. And it has been always made with locally wild harvested yucca and yerba de la negrita or scarlet globe mallow. So.
Coming from a hairstylist who worked for major companies, I was able to get my hands on the new formulation, and the shampoo has transformed my hair. Look how shiny it is, right?
Yeah.
And it's soft. I had a lot of scalp issues when I moved back to Taos. It was very dry, and I've noticed that with a lot of my clients. And since they've also taken on the Herba Care inside their hair care, it's really, you can see that the tightness isn't there. It does something inside the follicle that really moisturizes it without making it greasy.
Yeah. I
have extensions, and it's just so nourishing. I can't say enough about it. And the shoot that we did for Taos Herb was so fun. We got to go up in Talpa and have a lot of fun with all the different base products and the dewdrops. I mean, skin's glowing.
yeah, that was a lot of fun.
And I love it because it's all natural. I love supporting local businesses, but it's really nice when you find products that work, especially with hair and skincare, because I think there's a lot of smoke and mirrors out there, and there's just so many products that one of my clients' biggest complaints is just constantly getting products and nothing's working, or you don't know what is actually working. I always say reduce, kind of limit the amount of things that are in your repertoire of whatever it is, and then start integrating more natural products, and you can really notice the difference.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you feel that when it comes to the hair care that it's suitable for hair color and also just people that have just natural hair, maybe, you know, because I think that's one of the concerns sometimes is it going to actually take care of the hair color as well?
Yeah, definitely. This new formulation is still pretty cleansing, and so if you do have bright colors, it's definitely, I wouldn't say, you know, it's not gonna strip it out, but it is gonna clean your hair very well. It's like very close to a clarifying shampoo, but I would say that it doesn't strip any color, a color that as fast as it used to, for sure, without any sulfates. There's not really too many harsh like soaps in there, so yeah, I'd say it's good, definitely great for natural hair, or if you have color, it would be okay for that too, but you know, it's definitely cleansing, so
Which is a good thing, especially if we're told not to wash our hair that often, but when you wash it, you want it to actually do the job as well.
yeah.
And you have workshops coming up. I know that over the summer, I missed the herbal walks, or I'm not sure if I spoke to that properly, but they were like herb walks.
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
the herb walks, which was really cool. And Rob is the one that maybe get into what that actually looks like and what your workshops are going to be coming up.
Yeah, so Rob for a long time has done herb walks, where he basically takes people out into the forest or different places and points out different medicinal plants, you know, native, non-native, whatever's growing, and you know, how to use them. He talks about all of their various names in English, Latin, and Spanish, how to use them, how to collect them, and so it's a really, really informative day. It's, you know, from like 9 until 3 or something, so it's a pretty long day, all in all, and it's just such a fun time every year, so I love it. And as far as future workshops, we're gonna have Elizabeth Moon. She's a homeopath, and we're gonna be doing another winter wellness class with her in January sometime. We want to kind of get past the holidays. It's so busy. So we figured sometime in January would be good. But yeah, that will be with Elizabeth Moon. She's a board certified homeopath with 15 years clinical experience. So yeah.
Well, that's something to look forward to. I feel like things get so chaotic during the holiday, and then all of a sudden there's the dip down in January, so I'll look forward to getting to attend that. I think I was a little bit confused of what the difference between homeopathic was and what was the other?
Naturopathy?
Naturopathy.
Yeah, so homeopathy is sort of like a portion of naturopathy. Being a naturopath is just an overarching blanket umbrella term for using natural methods of healing, like herbalism or homeopathy. Homeopathy is vibrational based healing, and so it's pretty different. A lot of doctors had used it in the past before we had our modern medicine. Yeah.
Are you formally trained in the herb?
No, definitely not. I really was able to like get into it because of one of the former owners of Taos Herb. Julie is a beautiful harp player. She's just fantastic, and she had a little harp that she allowed me to rent from her, and I took, you know, about one lesson from her, and I was very lucky to have that time. But I, you know, with everything that happened, I got pregnant and bought the business, and so my life kind of got really overwhelmed, and that went by the wayside. The formal training, I still would love to get back into that with her, but yeah, I really just kind of go by feeling, which if you watch me play, you could for sure tell that I am not formally trained. Yeah, and I'm sorry, I want to go back and to say thanks so much, Sam. I really appreciate you. Sam is actually why I play live music in Taos.
Really?
He was hosting these events called Taos Shakedown.
Oh,
and with a bunch of people. And I just was like, I was playing music and I was like, these people look so nice and cool, and I want to like be part of this. And so I just reached out to Sam and was like, can I play at one of your events? And he was like, sure. And kind of got me hooked up in that way. And I met people through that scene, and that's like the only reason that I play live music now, which is kind of incredible. So I don't know. Thanks so much, Sam.
Thank you, Sam. And that's really cool. So will the Taos Shakedown ever happen again?
That's a great question. You know, I know Sam's business has really taken off, which is amazing. So that's a question for Sam.
For Sam, I'm definitely gonna have to ask if I see Sam's still on there, so I know that you're listening in. But it sounded really cool, and I think that everybody that I know who knows you as an artist has just been totally inspired as well. And you can find, is it SoundCloud that you can find your new music?
I have my music on Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
Yeah.
On Bandcamp.
Yeah, thinking about moving to SoundCloud. It's just so such a iffy time right now in music streaming. So for now, Bandcamp is where you can find my music.
So we can find Rue at Taos Herb, also on Bandcamp, and at Pechacucha coming live December 10th. Do you feel like there's a new form of music development in your own genre that has anybody kind of popped into your realm that you're like, that's different, that's new, or actually I'm gonna make it different and new?
I mean, there's always music influences that are coming in. Like somewhat more recent of an influence for me is Lionplaid. She's just like a finger drumming genius and so cool, Korean artist, and she's got these little videos up on YouTube where she's doing these live sets, and they're just incredible. She's so great, and it just makes me want to, you know, up my skills and, you know, get better at performing live. I always have like anxiety, and you know, something's always going wrong, and so they definitely make me want to like improve my sets and improve myself, but also at the same time, like as far as my own music development goes, I'm very like ADHD in the music that I want to create. So sometimes I really want to create like dance music. I used to create a lot of dance music, and so sometimes I kind of want to go back to that, but I also really love ambient. And so to kind of have, I don't know, I think maybe just somewhere not in between, but to do both of those things, I think would be a lot of fun.
And Orion is 2?
He's almost a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Yeah.
I mean, so he's still a tiny
Yes.
walking.
Yes, yeah, running.
Running. Okay, so you're tasting.
Yes.
And I think that's what Sam just mentioned as well, is that things have slowed down, and you know, I think they have a kid on the way and also a toddler. So it does, you know, and when you have your own business, it's really hard to find the time. I don't know if you stay up as a night owl trying to do it, or you get up early, or how you can integrate all of it. But it's really, truly awesome for you to, you know, in the middle of a day. I know that different times for Ryan's naps and everything, it's very important when it comes to all of that. So I can't thank you enough for coming on here.
Thank you.
Out of the set list that you gave me, I also sort of know that you like emo as well. So where did the transition start to happen in your music taste? I think we'll always have a soft spot for My Chemical Romance together.
Yes.
You know, Fall Out Boy and Taking Back Sunday and all of them. But how did that transition happen for you?
Well, definitely over the years. I mean, you know, I still have my Chemical Romance. I almost wore it today. My Chemical Romance Revenge sweater from their 2005 tour for 3 Cheers. And I still listen to them. I love them so much. But that's just not the kind of music that I make right now. I guess I went to college in Los Angeles, and so kind of got into electronic music more while I was out there. I remember just being so ignorant to the electronic music world and not even knowing, like, pissing off DJs, being like, so sorry.
Don't worry.
Upsetting DJs by saying, oh, you play techno, and they're like, no, I'm a house. I play house. And I was like, oh, I didn't know what that was. I didn't even know like the difference in electronic music genres. So yeah, I definitely transitioned into like understanding and knowing electronic music while I was in college, and yeah, I think just kind of opened up my world to different sounds.
I love that you had Bjork, a legend.
Oh yeah.
Right, and also the swan dress was just such an epic fashion statement.
Yes.
So I really am excited for this next couple of hours of music that's based off of some of the music that's inspired you. And we'll be able to see this radio program live in probably like a week. I am backlogged just because I was busy, so I'm going to upload everything to the YouTube, which is the Daily Tea with Jay. So you'll get to see Rue live as well. And thank you so much for coming on, also bringing all of the equipment. It's a lot to lug in and out, and in the middle of the day. You're just one of my favorite people on earth, so thank you so much. I have to correct, Sam does not have a child on the way. I got confused by the wording, but does have a toddler.
Yes.
So props to all business owners out there with children making music and doing all of the things. Check Rue out, Pachacucha. That's Wednesday, December 10th, and doors open at 6 p.m. at the TCA. And also check out Taos Herb online as well, because there's workshops coming up in the winter when we're all burrowing inside. It's nice to get a workshop that you can kind of bring into your life that way as well. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And this is Lady J with your Daily Tea at KNCE, True Taos Radio 93.5. We're going to break in a little bit.